Talking with Stingrays President Rob Concannon. And Rob, the season for the 2011-12 campaign for the South Carolina Stingrays just 60 days away, and things are really starting to pick up. We got player signings over the past couple of days. We're getting the promotional schedule in gear, getting all set for that opening weekend, Alumni Weekend, and I know it's a little hectic, but it has to be exciting.
It is. 60 days away from today, we'll be dropping the puck on our 19th season here, and really excited, Joey. Really more excited this year than I was last year. I think we have a lot more things in order this year as opposed to last season, and it's going to be an exciting year on and off the ice.
Now, you handle a lot of the corporate sponsorships as well as the day-to-day offerings that this office does for the season. You mentioned it's a lot easier this time around and allows you to be a little bit more creative with those home games. Why do you think that is? Just a simple season underneath your belt and a little bit more of a learning experience?
I think it's a combination of both. I think the year under my belt definitely helps, but we also have people in here this year who I believe are going to help us as an organization. And with the schedule being as nice as it is this year, I think it offers us more opportunity to reach more people out there and give game nights on better options. We know October, November, and December are slower than January, February, and March here because of college football and high school football. So we tried to work the schedule that way, and I think that fans are going to be pleasantly surprised with new Montague Terrace, with the new scoreboard features, with the new sound system, with the new coach. We have a lot of cool and new things going on in 2011, 2012.
You mentioned the new Montague Terrace, and that's the extension that they're building onto the Coliseum. And about a month ago, fans could see some of the updated photos that we posted on stingrayshockey.com, our website. It's a new food court, a new ticket center, a new entryway, a new everything, not to mention that the Coliseum itself is getting remodeled from simple new section signs to give it a more modern look, all the way to the new suites. And I know you've been in contact a lot with the Coliseum on the progress of the Montague Terrace and the renovations. How is that going?
I was over there today, and it looks like they're really working hard. There were a lot of people out there today. They were retiring the Montague Terrace side out back by the loading dock. They were making some changes. I went inside, and they were still putting some new perch areas up and getting them welded. And like you had touched upon, just the little things like the signs for each section are really nice and sparkly. They look like they're real aluminum, and they're real cool. You can see the new speakers up already. Sometime in October, the new scoreboard features are going to go up. So it's just a real exciting time. Every time you go over there, you're waiting for it to be done, and it's a lot of anticipation and a lot of excitement going on at the same time.
Opening weekend, of course, a big weekend for the Stingrays. You mentioned their 19th season of hockey here in Charleston, so a big year for that. Not to mention that it's also newly named Alumni Weekend, where we're going to have a lot of the former players come to town, some of them coming from out of town, and kind of participating in some of the features on Friday, and then possibly even playing a game on Saturday. What can you tell us about that?
Well, we've reached out to a lot of players who have played here in the past. Some of them are going to be able to come, some of them aren't, but we knew that whenever we started this alumni night or a weekend, it would maybe start off a little bit small and grow as the years go on. I'm sure Saturday the 15th we're going to have a game. Probably have majority of the local players. Hopefully some of the out-of-towners will be able to come in, like Joel Irving's been text messaging me, Steve Parson text messaged, Chris Wheaton. They haven't confirmed, but we're hoping that they'll be able to definitely come to town that weekend, enjoy the game on Friday night, maybe meet the fans, and then Saturday play a game and maybe auction off their jerseys and give part of the proceeds to a charity.
And of course, that's just some of the many great things that the Stingrays are getting set for this upcoming year. Obviously, some of our big nights like Pack the House Night, Pink in the Rink Night, Teddy Bear Toss. The list goes on and on, Military Appreciation Night. What are some of the other features that you're really looking to plug away in the new promotional schedule?
Well, we're trying to be creative this year. We're trying to do some different things. I think you touched upon, opening nights is obviously big. Military Appreciation the second night, then Toys for Tots in November. Then we're going to try to do a canned food drive. We're going to try to do a coat drive right around the Thanksgiving holidays. But we also are playing with the idea of doing a French Heritage Night, have the game called in French. We're going to be having the Kids Days on Sundays. Are going to be really cool this year. We're working with Dave Rye from Rye Ice, who has this project called Yard Icing, where he basically just makes snow wherever he goes. So we're going to have that outside the games on the kids games, and I just think it's going to be an exciting season, and I think we're a lot further along than we were last year, and I have a year experience under my belt, so we'll try to plug in things as we go, but I think it's going to be a real exciting time on and off the ice.